toasted strudel this morning.
Man, you went back.
When I had
With the little icing?
I had toasted strudel this morning. That shit
You had
was
the strawberry?
Nah, it was strawberry and cream cheese in the inside.
Yeah, it's an OG.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
that shit was delicious. Shit was delicious. I put it in the oven for approximately 12 minutes. Then I put the icing on it and it came out hot. I don't like how the icing look though, man. When that shit
What you
look,
mean? You talking when it come out?
like when you put it on there and it melt, it look kind of cummy. I don't like that. That shit look weird. I don't like it.
Was it cummy?
I don't like that. Like every time I eat a honey bun, I wipe the icing off. You know the honey buns come in the pack.
Yeah, with the icing on it?
icing.
You wipe the icing
I
off?
put it in the microwave. I wipe some of the ice because it look cummy. I don't like that.
You might have a problem.
Oh man,
I don't like that.
Cummy?
That shit look weird to me, man. I don't like it.
But that's what it's supposed to. It's supposed to have the icing on it.
Yeah, it still have a little bit, but I don't like a lot.
You don't like the excessive.
Yeah, it look weird. Then it's warm going down your throat. It's weird.
cuz.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
I don't like it, bro.
But why are you doing this?
I don't like it. I'm just telling you, my bad. Anyway, we're recording. How y'all doing tonight?
Start off like that.
How y'all doing tonight? We are back in the building. This is the Legend Has a Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. I go by the name of Sack Daddy Jr., a.k.a. Artwork.
It's Randy.
You already know Bowe in the building.
Yes, sir.
How y'all
How's
fellas
it,
doing?
man?
How y'all fellas doing tonight?
I feel good, man. I feel really good. Basketball is back.
It's opening night, baby.
Yeah, all the sports are back. Got baseball and playoffs.
Playoffs.
Got football and full swing.
And then
Then
start
opening night
night.
of basketball, bro. So,
I mean, what more can you ask for?
you know what I'm saying?
Some liquor with some wings.
Looking wings. That go along with it.
Out here. That's a good thing.
Hey man, let me ask y'all a real quick question before we get into it. Something came up when you said something about cummy. Just
Through some-
off the top of my mind, this just came up. I'm just gonna ask y'all a question. So if y'all, say for instance, your girl give you the Gawk 3000, right?
Mm-hmm.
You spagoo in her mouth. Do you kiss her after that?
Oh, you getting real crazy.
You getting real saucy, right?
You getting
Because,
real
like-
crazy.
You say your girl?
Yeah. Me personally, I'm not doing it because I can't do it.
Talking about after you skedaddled
Yeah, after you done.
or after she just
After you
top.
done. After you done.
Oh, no, I don't really never like
I mean, usually they don't even
explode or you know what I'm saying. I don't ever come to fruition off of head anyway. But if I did, no, not after you got like the gargle in your mouth. We ain't doing that. Not after you got the bubble gum in it.
Yeah, I think you gonna have you got to brush your teeth like 3 times.
This nigga got to. Never mind.
I can't do it because I know some people they don't mind, and they'll be like, well, that's me, so whatever.
Nah, that's.
I mean, most, you know what I mean? You don't need to be kissing me after I done did that. We done.
But after I get finished, like
You done.
the cunnilingus, I come right up and try to kiss it.
Okay, so now we on to something. So the girls do that all the time.
Yeah, I come right up, try to give you a tongue.
But girls do that all the time, though.
What?
Like, taste they self all the time.
Oh well, yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, taste
That's
this.
different.
Why? Why is that different?
Bro, that's different.
I get it. Because I don't want to do it either. But, I mean, why is it different, though?
Because it's like the consistency of the two different juices. It's just
No, it
different.
depends on who you messing
It's
with.
totally different.
Shit might be a little frothy. Work up a good little lather down there. Look like.
Well, this is how we started, man.
That's how we starting tonight.
I mean, we can get off of it. That's just the first thing that came to my mind. Because I know, like, You know, some people can go in there and get a little sampling of themselves.
Nah, I don't need no sample.
I don't need to sample. No.
I ain't never jacked it and said, yo, let me.
Yo,
Yeah, come here. Let me taste
know
it.
that song. Man, y'all see them niggas play baseball?
What, you trying to change?
I'm trying to get
you
off
You brought that shit up.
Yeah, you went too far.
Okay, my bad. Anyway, how y'all doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm doing good. Look. We gonna go all the way off that.
Yeah, let's get way off that.
So I saw some the other
sorry.
day. Right? I don't know how y'all feel about it.
My nigga like Peter Griffin.
So,
My bad.
so look, you got the ultimatum, right? You gotta do prison years for 15 years, right? You gotta go
It's
to prison.
hypothetical.
Hypothetically, you gotta go to prison for 15 years. Mm-hmm. But when you get out, you got $50 million waiting on you. 15 years now.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, but that's a lot of time. Because think about it. You missed a lot in 15 years, right? Mm-hmm. Would you take that offer? Do 15 years, and when you get out, you got
Guaranteed $50 million.
Guaranteed $50 million.
Tax free.
Tax free. When you walk out that gate,
you gotta do the whole 15.
You gotta do the whole 15. Ain't no good time. Ain't none of this.
Maximum.
15 years.
Maximum security.
You gotta do what they do. When you come out though, you $50 million to the lodge.
That's rough.
Am I on the age I am now, or is like
I
was
no,
younger?
yeah, the age you are right now. Not you at 18 years old, motherfucker. You at the age you are right now.
But man, look, see, think about like.
Man, hold on, man. Why you put a little sauce
gotta
on
put
it?
sauce
I
on
want to
it,
give
man.
like some context to it.
It ain't really like.
So think about from you being a baby to being 15 years old.
It's a lot of time.
Think about that.
a
Just
lot
think
of-
about that for a second.
There's a lot of stages you go through during that time.
You go from being
metamorphosis of such.
an infant to a functioning teenage person.
Yeah.
A 15-year-old could pretty much do
About an adult.
right.
Damn near.
Then you think about putting 15 on where you at now, where you gonna be at in them 15.
Do you think you would have made 50 million by the time in them 15 years?
Maybe.
You could if you buckle down and like cut out.
There's a lot of maybes, a lot of
stave off
ifs.
all distractions. You could make a. I don't know about 50
Man,
million.
what you talking about?
That's
like
a lot.
1% of people.
Yeah, but I don't know about 50 million. But you could be well off if you just stave off all distractions and for 15 years straight and just do what you need to do. So that's something. But if
What you said? What we talking about? 50 million.
yeah, 50 million is generational like wealth. You know,
Right, that's a whole different
that's a
ball
lot.
game. It's a lot for that person to sacrifice for a lot of other people to be straight.
Yeah, because you're gonna be down there like right now. I might be down there dead when I get out.
You can be dead.
I'm saying, no, you ain't that damn old.
I'm not, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, it take a lot. It take a lot of your life.
yeah, it does. You know,
I think the
but
go ahead.
like, if you think about it, what I just said, like, if you work, like, it's it could be the equivalent of, if you weigh the pros and cons, it could be like the equivalent of working for it. Them 15 years, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But it's
think you
not
make-
though.
You think you can make 50 million in 15 years?
no, what I'm saying is that might weigh out better than you thinking about, well, if I take this 15 years and do whatever I could out on the outside, that might weigh out better. Like, let me take this 15 and fuck it. When I get out, it is what it is. I'm not at this age right now. No, I'm gonna just say no. Just
You saying no? At your age right now, you're saying no.
To answer your question, no.
I'm gonna say no also, but it's
if-
because
If I was 15 years younger, perhaps.
I don't think I would do it at all. But
You don't think you do it at all?
Nope. Because think about this. He said that's like the equivalent of you working for 15 years. Would you be at the same? What else?
No, I ain't say the equivalent. I said you could make a good a good living for yourself if you put all your effort into something for 15 years straight. And just think about being in jail for 15 years straight. If you put all your effort into something while you out, like just think about the bullshit that you waste your time on now on the outside. If you just put all your energy and effort into it, just cut out everything. Cut out bitches, cut out everything, extracurriculars, and just go to work on yourself for 15 years straight. You will be at a better position than you are now. You might not be 50 million up.
50 million, you're not going to be.
And you'll be unhappy. You ain't did nothing. 15 years. You might well be locked up.
But think about, that's 15 That's
That's
15 years of rest.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's 15 years of rest.
No, not
I
necessarily.
don't know about that.
That's 15 years
you
of
stressed out, nigga.
Yeah, covering your booty hole. Trying not to get cummy.
Yeah, I would say try not to get you know, after a while, you know, I don't never believe those prison tales. I don't think prison like that, for be quite honest. I think it's what you make it. Like, if you was a bitch ass nigga on the outside, you probably gonna be a bitch ass nigga in there too.
Yeah, you right.
So if you ain't gonna get tried like that out here, you ain't gonna get tried like that on the inside. But I say no because we talking about the money now. Of course, money make your life better, but the most precious thing that any human got is time.
Yeah, you right.
So if you wasted your most precious resource for something that's not even worth your time, depending on who you are, you might not think that's worth your time, depending on who you are. I done wasted 15 years of my time where I could be doing all this life experience just so I could, assuming that I live long after I get out of prison.
No,
to
you
enjoy this $50 million.
guaranteed to get out.
No, I'm saying,
But
but how you know I'm gonna make it out in 15 years, or
you-
how I know I'm gonna live 2 years after I get out and die?
That's true. Yeah. And what if you have children? You gonna miss all that time with your kid, your significant other.
Man, I know there's a lot of variables that you can throw into it,
Yeah.
this situation.
So what would you do?
It depend on the age. Depend on the age. If I'm in my 20s, I'm doing it.
Doing it.
I'm doing it. If I'm in my
25,
20s.
you gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. Cause I get out in 40. Yeah, I'm doing it. 50
doing it.
mil.
You doing it. Like
I'm doing it.
it's easy to say that shit. Are you really doing it though?
I think it's easy for a lot of people to say that because niggas do that for nothing. They going to jail for nothing now. They robbing liquor stores for $300 and go to jail for 15 years anyway.
Yeah.
In my early age, I'm doing that.
15.
I'm doing 15.
I ain't gonna do it.
Now, right now, we gotta have some. Gotta talk about this.
Yeah.
15. 15 is a long time.
I can't do
That's a
15.
long time.
I might do 5.
I'll do 5.
No, but see, no, you're moving the goalposts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got
We're
to.
not
I might
talking
do 5.
about 5.
Might do 5. I do 5.
You do 5 for 5 million?
I might do that.
Yep.
Yeah, I might do
Yeah,
that.
I might do that too.
Might do that.
I can do 5.
15 is a long time.
15 is a long time, bro.
55 million
It's
is
a
a
decade
lot.
and a half. 15 is a long time.
I think it'd be easy at an early age though.
But then when you go in early, that means you lost pretty much all your best years. Your youth went to waste.
So let's say you went in at 20, come out at 35.
Y'all ever really think about, like, I know y'all watch $1 million worth of game. I ever really think about what Wallow did. The man was in jail for 20 years. And luckily he got out and came out to a good situation.
Right.
He wasted 20 years of his life, bro. And he said he was going to jail or juvenile before he even really got locked up for real. In and out before that. Mm-hmm. So he spent most of his life in prison.
But, okay, I'm not trying to negate. Just playing devil's advocate. I ain't trying to, negate his situation or anything. Did he waste it? Because if he really learned what he needed to learn and got out and bettered himself, was it wasted completely?
I mean, I think they go
hand in hand.
I mean, I don't know. You can't. We would never know that because.
Or because if he would never got caught, he might have still been doing the same shit he was doing until he got caught. See what I'm saying?
True. But if you need a 20-year lesson,
sometimes you might need that.
I mean, what can I say about that? If it's what you need, I mean, hey.
That's a long time.
That's
It is
a
a
long
long
lesson.
time.
That's a long lesson.
That's a long time, man.
Because some people go and do 20 years and get out and still come back and do the same shit.
Because all they know.
See what I'm
But
saying?
some people be getting out and they don't even know how to operate out here, and they want to go back to jail.
Or they might not come out to the same mind frame or same situation that he had.
Nigga went into jail with beepers and they come out with cars that drive themselves.
Mm-hmm. Apps, social media.
So y'all saying a hard no?
Man, at this age, hell no. I can't do it.
I don't want to do that.
I can't do it right now.
It's too much
the way my life set up.
Too much life to experience out here. Even if I ain't rich, I still living straight. I'm good. I ain't got to be super rich to enjoy my life.
Yeah, like he said, money ain't everything.
It's not. I think that's why I think it resonates different with different people too. How they would go about that.
What you mean? Like what
What would they do? Like
how their life is set up and
yeah.
where they come from and how they was raised up. Yeah, and where they at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, of course. But 15 years.
That's a lot of time off your life.
15 years is a long time. Long time.
55 million is a lot too.
Because when you start school.
What you mean?
You start school when you 5 and you get out when you 18. That's only 13 years.
So yeah, so you
could
damn
have went
near
through a whole hot. Oh my
you
God!
could have down there went through school.
Nigga,
And a little bit of
went through
college.
school and been a junior when you went in college.
But you 55 million.
Oh,
55
nah,
million.
bro, I can't do that. I don't
Okay,
care.
so you get out with so let's say you go in, and I guess it depends on what you're doing when you're on the inside too. So if you get out and you get that 55 million with no financial literacy, then is it really worth the 55 million?
Man, if you can think you're gonna blow all that money,
you can.
You can
blow
It's
it all.
easier
But
than
come
you
on, man.
I
What
don't
the?
know if it's easy, but you can do it.
It's
You
easier
sit
than
there
you
and blow
think.
55
I
million.
ain't saying
That
it's
is
easy.
your
It's easier
fault.
than you think. Yeah, but you gotta have some type of financial literacy also.
You
I
do,
guess, right?
But come on, man. If you blow 55 million, if you come out somewhere and you
It's
got
happened. You've seen it
55
happen
million
before.
dollars,
There's athletes that made over hundreds of millions, and
but they
broke
probably
right
think
now.
they can make it back.
And you could be thinking the
And
same thing.
they money won't just straight up 50 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying they made hundreds of millions, so it equated to like 50 million,
Yeah, you're right.
and they still at the same point.
What do you think you got to be doing and just run through that? You got to be out here doing some. You got to be flagrant with it.
Think about if you done went through prison though, and you come out, you got 55 million. I think your mentality would be different than a person that just.
It could be.
I don't think you feel like I need to have a $5 million house coming out like that.
Bro, you trying to catch up and do everything that you ain't had no chance to do.
Exactly. So you out here.
You trying to do
that
shit.
first year? You gonna be wild.
You trying to do shit that you supposed to do when you first got locked up.
Yeah, that first, especially if you was in your 20s, you gonna be out here wilding when at least that first year,
But you don't need 55 million to do that.
and everything that come with that. Especially if you get out into social media area, you gonna see that shit. You gonna run amok.
So I guess it depends on the individual.
I mean, there's a lot of variables to it, but as for me,
But me, if I came out and I
if
had
I was
50,
if I went in at 20 something and I got out 15 years later, and I
let's say you come out at
I
35.
come out to this world.
Let's
and
just
I'm
say
like,
you come out.
nigga,
come out
I'm
right
gonna
now.
go
At 35.
crazy.
You come out at 35 years old with $55 million.
I'm going crazy.
Man, what?
It's gonna be coming.
It's
It's gonna be coming.
It's gonna be coming?
Crazy. It's gonna be crazy out here, boy. Cause I'm gonna be influenced by the bullshit. At least for the first year, cause I gotta get it out my
You
system.
don't know how to act. And you got
Not to say
all
I'm
that
gonna blow
money.
through 55, but a lot of money gonna go wasted. It's
You
gonna
might
get
blow
wasted.
$1 million.
Yeah, it's gonna get wasted. A lot of money gonna get wasted.
You can blow that easy. You can blow that shit in a week.
But you should be able to do what you need to do to blow that and be like, okay,
Yeah,
now I
you
need
should.
to, bam. If you blow $1 million, you need to. You don't know what you need to do. You done blew $1 million,
Man, bro, I done
No,
told
because you can spend $1 million
see it.
easy.
You see it. You see it happen.
You can spend $1 million easy. Buy a house, buy a car, $1 million.
What the fuck is you buying?
That ain't hard.
Why you living? You got you.
So you know how easy it is. You know how much
House gonna
houses
$1
cost.
million.
You can spend $1 million. Okay,
It's you.
no,
It ain't
because you can get $1 million house. Like
But
that
it's
ain't even
you.
like a crazy house. If you got $50 million, $1 million house ain't even that crazy.
Okay, let's
Most
say if you want to
houses-
do some business shit. You ain't really savvy in business. You gonna have some failed business ventures. That's gonna blow a couple. You know, some a few thousand stacks, right there or more. You trying to gain? You see, it takes money to make money. So
It
you
takes
trying to
money. That's
gain
true.
Footing, but having
I think
more-
after 15 years in there,
well, yeah, that's if you on your shit. But you could be in there. Just depending on what you're doing in there, I guess. If you're educating yourself, which you should be doing, I guess. Putting more sauce on it, but yeah, I guess. But let's say you not. And some people don't. Some people, you know what I'm saying? You act like it's not two sides of the coin. It's two sides of the coin. Not everybody go in there come out a fucking lawyer. There's some
I
people
just
that
don't
go in there and
understand.
they,
I don't understand why you come out with 55 million. You feel like you need $1 million house. You've been in jail for 15 years.
if you got 55 million, that's how. I
Then
got
you gotta think
55. Okay, now I got 54. I got $1 million house in the suburbs.
It don't stop with that, because you gotta maintain that $1 million house.
You got to maintain the house.
Not
That
everybody's
that's gonna
thinking
be-
like that.
That's gonna be a
I
good
see,
chunk
that's
of
what I'm
change.
saying.
You got to maintain that car. Then you all that
You
you
gotta
going
take
out.
all that shit.
You going out to the strip club. You might spend 10, 15,000 that night.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
That's what you. That's what you say now.
I'm not doing that.
All right. You going out trying to be in all these places where with these real rich folks.
I don't need to be with them. If I got 55 million, I don't even need to be with y'all. That's why I say I think it depends on the individual.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
It definitely does.
Because I think a person that's really mind strong, they can do 15 years, come up with 55 million and be successful for the rest of their life.
It could.
They should be.
But like I said, bro, you see it all the time.
Young people though.
You see people blow through millions and millions of dollars. You see that shit happen. It's not like it's not impossible to do. That's what I'm saying. I'm just playing that part. It ain't
Yeah, it's
like
not impossible to
Then you got your mom. You gave her some money. Your kids, you gave her some money.
But see, mom, she understand.
Why?
If I put you in this house and you good, you don't need millions.
Why not?
Moms?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on your mom though.
Yeah.
I don't know about that because you might feel like your mom done got you where she probably spent $1 million on you over your lifetime.
Held you down while you was in them 15 years. Commissary state stock.
Why wouldn't you shoot her some money?
You
Make sure she's
54?
straight. Nah, hell no. But I'm saying, like, I make sure she's straight.
Yeah, you gonna make sure she's
You gotta
straight.
make sure your kids straight.
Number one, they straight.
Kids straight. You got to make sure they straight forever.
But then you got them. Somebody latch on to them
Right,
knowing that what you got, and so they manipulative.
They mama.
Yeah, they in their ear. So now you listening to them, but it's really the other person talking. So now you got to decipher that.
Then you come
It's
out.
a whole lot of shit that come with being rich, and people don't even realize.
Right, just check this out. So you come out, you get you a little chick, y'all hit it off. She ain't even one of them. She only messes with you because you got money for real. But you think you like her. And maybe she like you too. But you going on shopping spree, spend 10, 15,000 easy. Coming out, getting a dress 7,500. The bag was 5,000.
Oh, so okay.
You got to get her something to drive in. She needs somewhere to. She ain't working because you got money.
Okay. I see where y'all going. Yeah, I ain't that type of dude.
It's a lot of variables.
Yeah, there's variables I ain't with.
That's good.
That's what you say now.
Nah, because I don't. Really?
Your brother, he got a little. He got some stuff going on. You know, you can't front him. You know, like 30,000-40,000, so he can get himself together.
Yeah, so he can flip these.
Right, he trying to get his life together.
Flip these pounds.
Oh, that's cool. Whoa, not pound, but yeah, I could,
Now, after all this, when you down 30.
30 mil.
Yeah, you straight though.
Yeah, I'm
You
good.
still got 30, but you just spent 20 in like the first 2 years you was out. So if you keep that pace up, what's it look like?
Yeah, so now you got to figure out something.
You ain't got that. You can't keep that pace up doing all that type of shit. There's no way you keep that type of pace up without figure out something to make you something to be coming in.
Yeah. But it's crazy though that you
But
a lot like that, and you still got to figure out ways to make more money. Like you shouldn't have to work no more.
But honestly though, now if you didn't
If you was,
help your brother out with all this and help your
That's
yeah,
what
you know what I'm saying?
It's other shit that come with it that you got to maneuver through. So it ain't just cut and dry where it's like, yo, I got this 55 and I'm straight for the rest of my life. It's going to be people that's going to be trying to dig in your fucking pocket, and you got to know how to maneuver through that. And you're going to have to be ruthless with some of that. And you're going to have to be
real ruthless.
Yeah, you're going to be like, nah, man.
What if your brother ain't seen you in 15 years? You still cutting them off that money y'all talking about?
shit, not only the brother, my kids ain't call me and check on me. I don't know them either.
You cut your kids off?
Hell yeah, I cut them off. They cut me off.
They ain't seen you in 15 years. When you get out, you know.
I don't know if I cut my kids off. Because maybe they might not even know why I got locked up in the first place. Who knows? I ain't gonna cut them off. But a grown person that just left me out there,
That's easy. That's leverage. It's like, nigga, you ain't.
You tapped in and
I'm be like, who this? I don't know
Nah,
you.
we still cool, but
No, we ain't
money.
cool. Don't call me. I ain't talked to you in 15 years. What the fuck I need you now for? Don't call me.
you right.
I believe that.
So everybody's saying no, right now.
Yeah, I say no. I'm not doing it at all ever.
All right.
I ain't doing it right
Maybe
now.
if I was an infant and they locked me up.
Yeah, I ain't doing it right now. 20s, I'll do it.
And I got out when I was 15.
20, like my mind frame at 20, I probably wouldn't do it, but I would say right
Now, I would say if I was in my 20s, I would do it.
Because y'all got to think about how much fun you had dead broke at 20 years old.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, but I also had a lot of broke times.
Think about how much fun you had broke as hell at 20.
But think about when I come out at 35.
Yeah, but at 20, your mind ain't even lit thinking about that. You thinking about the right now a lot of time. Like you ain't even thinking about.
That's what I'm saying. So right now,
because if you was thinking about the future at 20, just think about if you was thinking about the future when you was 20 something years old. All of us probably be well off. If we was really thinking about the future, we would like sacrifice a whole lot of shit in our 20s just to be set right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And most people don't think like that. So we can say hypothetically we would, but we probably wouldn't. Anyway, I got to piss, so we'll be right back after these messages.
Anyway, okay, so like I see a lot of women that they get into these relationships with these dudes that get locked up. I'm not an expert on this, 'cause I don't know how they getting in contact with these guys. I don't know why they choosing these guys, but it's like they choosing to get into relationships with people that are actively locked up. And yeah, I see it's a lot of women that get it, that be in relationship with dudes that get locked up a lot. So you met a dude, he get locked up for a year, and then he get out, and then he get locked up for 18 months, and then he get out, and then he get locked up for 6 months, and he get out. I see a lot of women doing that also. I'm like trying to figure out like why or what is the motive of these women. I just say women because I see a lot of women. I don't see too many dudes doing this. But it's like getting in these relationships with like prison inmates.
I think it happens a lot. I think it happens more than we think about it happening. Cause I've seen a lot of women that work in the prison system that end up having relationships with men in the prison, or even getting pregnant by them. Oh, why does it happen? Oh, I think the pen pal situation. Y'all ever been in school? Y'all had like a pen pal system. Not saying with anybody in jail, but like across country,
Yeah,
or
somebody
something
like
like that.
Guam.
Yeah, right. So I think there is a system out there for people to reach out to people in jail, and I think that happens, and people become friends, and then they become more than friends through the pen pal relationship that they have, and I think that's how it starts. But other than that, I don't see any other way it could go, because I don't know if there's an app out here for like prison bays.
I mean, but think about it. I mean, if they got so many years and this person works there every day.
You talking about like people that work in the jail? Yeah, I understand that to a certain extent, but still, like, this man is in prison. Like, what?
I work there every day.
Yeah, I understand that.
I go there every day.
But speaking on that,
Flesh, I understand it.
I watched that Kendra G little data show a lot. That be on YouTube, whatever.
Pineapple. No, that's not the one. My bad.
No, that's a different shit.
Yeah, that's a different shit. You're right.
But she had a dude on there. He was in prison for like 15 years, and he ended up getting. That's Lonnie Walker.
Come on, man. You're not supposed to say it. Everybody's seen it. I was hoping nobody would have called it out.
But all right, so he ain't got the dreads. That's why I ain't know who that. Okay. But anyway, dude he was locked up for 15 years, and he ended up getting 6 COs pregnant while he was in prison.
How many years was he locked up?
15 years.
15 years. Okay.
But he was like
the hypothetical.
When Kendra was talking to her, she was like, "Ain't that that's kind of crazy?" But he was like, "You think about you outside 15 years, you probably had way more sex you've had sex with way more people than 6 people. So it's not really that crazy, but you think it's just crazy because I was locked up." So he got 6.
No, I think
COs.
What's crazy is that he got them pregnant, 6 pregnant. I think that's what's crazy.
But when he broke it down, he said, "I'm here every day, all day, no matter what. I'm with you, and you coming in, you working 8 hours. You with me 40 hours out the week. So I'm with you. I get to know your likes and dislikes. I know what's going on in your life. I'm talking to you every day." He like, me and you start to know each other on a human level.
But how much time are you spending with this person? If it's like multiple people in jail, you spending that much time with this one CO?
They know everything?
Yeah.
Yes, man, I don't really know
That's
about that.
that's kind of crazy. Now, like
You
he
think
said,
about it though, you get to talking to a chick and she kind of like you because I didn't even like you like that. She just like you because you got a cool personality. So
Yeah,
she might give you liberties.
I understand it.
And then next thing you know, he was like, I can get whatever I want in prison. So I want to eat Papados. I can get Papados in prison if I want it. Like, because he knew who to talk to, how to get it. It's mad niggas in there that's going to do that. So it's like, if you a woman and you working around these dudes, which is probably in good shape, they ain't cheating on you because they in prison. So right. So you sitting there talking to these dudes, and you get to know them for like, not as an inmate, but as like a person.
Yeah, I understand.
And you around them all the time. I can see how a woman could look past all that and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna let him hit."
I understand that. That's what he was saying. You work there, and like you said, the inmate is there regardless.
Yeah.
You work there, and it's like you working with somebody, and you getting to know them over a course of time. I get that, but okay, maybe I can get them a pass. But what about the people that's outside of not locked up, not incarcerated, that end up having intimate relationships with inmates? What is that about? What do we think that's about? Because I'm not knocking it, but it kind of seems a little weird to me. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I'm not knocking nobody's lifestyle. I'm just saying it seems a little weird because. But then if I look deeper into it, I might can understand it too. Because you end up with a pen pal relationship and y'all start talking, and then like you just like intimate details get revealed, and y'all feel like y'all know each other. I guess that can go a certain way also.
You know what though? I think it's kind of intriguing to me. And if I could, I would probably find me a prison pen pal, like a female inmate. I think that's kind of dope.
Expound, please.
Because all right, so if I really think about like, have a pen pal. So like, say if I wrote letters, or I mean, this what they do? Write letters, or they do like online?
I don't know. It might be emails not by now, but either way, it's in written form. It's in text form, right?
If she locked up, I think that shit would be kind of dope to like communicate back and forth with a chick that's in prison.
Why? To find out what's going on, or just to get to know somebody, or just to be somebody's.
She locked up too, though.
To be somebody's relief.
I don't know. Not to be her relief, to be my entertainment.
This nigga's crazy.
No, what I'm saying, like, I think it's intriguing to me.
So y'all, it's like a mutual thing where you helping her out, but
I'm getting my kicks off of finding out what's going on
the inside
behind the wall, and she getting her kicks about me just paying her some attention.
It'd be dope if you was like an author, like you writing a book and you trying to do research, you writing a screenplay. But why would you do that as a regular nigga?
Right, you just got off work and then you go write a letter.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
But I mean, it's interesting though. I hear what y'all did today. We was talking through the toilet. Oh, for real? That's what y'all was doing? How y'all do that?
So for lunch, I had a turkey sandwich.
Just for your personal information?
Yeah, for my own like personal interest.
So you done work 8 hours and you go home and write this letter.
I can see.
I think that's intriguing to me.
I mean, it is, but I can. What are you using that information for? If I was like a screenplay writer, I can see that. If I'm doing some research on prison,
because I'm gonna be doing all.
So you just doing it, you know what I'm saying, to help, to help her out.
I'm not help.
You are helping. You might.
Don't
you are
care
helping.
about helping her.
You are helping her out.
I'm talking about my own personal interest of me finding out what's going on in the prison. Who braided who hair? Who got in a fight that day?
So you nosy.
So you saying that Big Shirley ran up on Charlicia today? She hit her with
nosy.
She hit her with the potatoes in the sock.
He nosy.
It's interesting to me though.
Right, he nosy.
So y'all telling me that's not interesting?
No, it is interesting, but if I'm not doing nothing with that information, it's a waste of my time.
Right. So you just trying to give her.
I'm not trying to do anything
unless you trying to help her.
To talk about something?
Let her vent.
Outlet.
That's what a pen pal is.
No,
like, yo, you helping each other.
About none of that.
You nosy.
I'm gonna tell you what I did today. I did a bunch of fun shit. I
Oh,
ain't
you
locked up.
Just like talk. Just like talk.
I ain't locked up. I did mad fun shit today.
That's crazy. But they can live vicariously through
you. Yeah, you can live through me. Like, yeah, I did some fun shit today. I don't know what you did. What you did? I don't know what you did.
She did 23-1.
If she ain't got nothing interesting, don't even hit me back. Wait till you got something interesting, then you hit me back on the letter. You ain't gonna believe who got shanked today.
That's what you living for. Ain't it? So that's wrong, man. You living.
I'm not in there.
That's like you watching race car waiting for the wreck.
So do you think?
Bruh, how they get in there?
Some of them don't get in there by like. Man, it's different.
No, check it. What? Hey, check it. No, do you think a lot of people start off like that being a pen
Probably.
pal,
Probably.
being interested in
Probably.
somebody on the inside, and then they just might fall in love with them? Do y'all think that?
Probably.
I think that too.
I put it what happened.
I ain't even gonna lie. I told my old lady.
Or they want to help. Some people just want to help people.
I never thought about helping nobody, but I was like, I told my old lady, yo, me and you ought to get prison pen pals. I told her that.
Really told her that?
I told her that.
Really?
I think it would be fun.
All right, she fall in love with a nigga.
Well,
yeah.
if she did, whatever. I think my feelings supposed to be hurt.
I think so.
No,
A nigga that's locked up
I'll be fine.
and no physical attraction, but she ready to.
Maybe he a doper nigga than me. I can't do nothing about that. He's just a better man than me. He's just in the prison system, and when he get out,
So you
they
think
be
a man
happy
could
together.
talk you? You think a man could talk you out
Talk
your
me.
relationship? Y'all out your relationship with
me?
with your woman?
No, he talked her out of her relationship with me.
Yeah.
He ain't talked me out of shit.
But I mean, you don't think that has nothing to do with you?
I would have never said nothing if I was worried about it. I'm not worried about that shit. I'm me.
So why did you
Because it would
bring
be
it up?
interesting. It would be very. If we could trade stories off of the prisons niggas,
Just for y'all interest, though.
yes,
Like for nothing else.
yes.
That's wild.
That shit is it's a little sick, ain't it?
Yeah, it's wild to me.
No, I like it.
It's wild to me. Now,
It's different.
if I was doing some research, I would do it.
No, I ain't doing no research. It's just for my interest.
But I would let them know
It's
I'm
for
doing
my
some research.
entertainment.
Nah, I ain't doing it
We
for my
ain't locked
entertainment.
up. We ain't sitting over here trading stories, laughing at these niggas. They
That's
locked
crazy to me.
up. Why is that crazy? Because they locked up.
Nah, I mean,
I'm not locked up. Your ass locked up.
but for your entertainment, that's the funny part.
Yeah.
So
That's
y'all
crazy.
telling me y'all don't watch 60 Days In or none of them damn eyes, none of them prison shows, Prison Break. Y'all don't watch none of that shit for y'all interest. Same shit.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, you got a point. You do have a point. I don't really watch none of them, but you do.
But
have
I ain't
a
trying to
point.
break my lady into the.
Yeah, talk to that nigga. See what the fuck going on in there with them.
And she ended up leaving.
Well,
He
I just
already
lost
said it.
one. Okay. What I'm gonna do? Cry and die? No, I'm gonna keep living. I'll be fine. It's okay. If I can lose it that easy, she won't ever mind, bruh. I'll be fine. if I can lose chick through some letters, I'll be all right, bro. That won't mind.
I agree with you.
Streets.
I agree with you.
But what was you been with for a long time though?
I don't
And then
give
it
a
popped
fuck,
up.
man. I'm gonna be quite honest. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If I lose it like that, whatever, man. I'll be all right. I promise you, I'll be fine.
I do think that's how pen pals be starting though. Like I don't even know where to go to get a pen pal. How do you even like?
Not
How do you
This is a good
initiate
question.
that?
If y'all know out there, hey man, if anybody watching this, y'all know how to get in contact with the prison folks, let us know because is it a prison dating app out there? How is y'all meeting these prison niggas?
I think Reddit.
Are they on there?
They probably are because they got internet in the jail system.
They do. They be having phones and everything.
So yeah, I think it is a thing. It is so.
I'm kind of surprised y'all don't find that interesting.
I do, but I wouldn't think to like do that just for my personal entertainment. I wouldn't think to do that.
So what would be the other reason? Your other reason would be that you really interested in this person in prison.
For other people's entertainment. So like if I'm writing a screenplay or
No, but I'm saying your
that's still
only
just
reason.
that's still not as
Your only reason to communicate with these folks is either you are interested in them or you just interested in their situation.
yeah, somebody got to do it. You think about it, that's what documentaries are.
Somebody gotta be interested in doing.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to be interested in your story and
So-
they share it with the world. That's what documentaries are. People do documentaries of people who are in less fortunate situations all the time.
So if you're interested, well, to say for instance me, if I'm interested in prison culture, right? but I'm not necessarily ever trying to go to prison and figure it out firsthand. Why don't I just get the account for someone in prison firsthand?
Yeah, I understand that, but for your own personal enjoyment, it's wild.
Why?
It just seems wild.
You think that's wild?
Yeah.
Why?
For your own personal enjoyment, if you're doing it as research for something other
What's
than
the
that,
difference?
yeah, I get it. I get that. You make a good point. What's the difference?
What gets me is
You right.
just
because somebody else is
your
getting
own
off
lady.
on it. You right.
Right, they gonna get off on them anyway.
Damn.
So what's the difference? Like, why
right.
is that wrong?
You right.
I ain't gonna say it's wrong because that's what you want to do. I ain't gonna say it's wrong. It's just maybe that's something I would do. I ain't saying
You
it's
wouldn't do
wrong.
that?
Send my lady to get.
I don't know about that, but I'm saying like just you.
Nah.
You wouldn't hit no chick up, be like, yo, what's going on in there?
I don't really want to know.
Not for my own personal
Yeah,
enjoyment.
I don't want to know that bad.
Now, if I'm doing it,
It
it's
ain't
gonna
even like
be
that.
genuine. It's gonna be like, yo, I really like. We gonna build a rapport on some type of way.
Yeah.
No, I don't see, but that's not. I don't see. I think that's crazy. I think that is crazy. Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to build a rapport if somebody's locked up?
Because like, you don't think people that's locked up have redeemable
Yes,
qualities?
I think they do, but that ain't none of my business. I am in there to find out what's going on in your life.
For what though?
Right.
Why
is
you
that
in
your
there?
business?
Yeah, that ain't your
Why-
business either.
But if I can make it my business, I'm gonna take advantage of that.
It's crazy.
Well, I don't know. I don't see nothing crazy about it.
That shit sound crazy.
Bro, see, this is why I think this. That's why I think y'all crazy. Y'all talking about somebody that put themselves in a position to be locked
Not
up.
necessarily. Some
Everybody
people,
that's locked up is not.
Okay,
but
y'all
they
talking
didn't put
about
they,
a very small percentage of people that didn't get themselves in this position.
Well, it's more than you would think. It's smaller than I think the norm is, but I think it's more people that are having.
The majority of people that's locked up put themselves in that position. Can you agree with that?
I don't know. That's
I
tough.
would agree, even without statistics. I probably would agree with that.
I think so. I think most people that are in jail
But it's a lot
did
of people
something to
that
be in there.
didn't do shit.
Yeah, but he was talking about a small percentage then.
I wouldn't even say small.
They say everybody in jail say they didn't do shit.
I wouldn't even say small.
But you don't know that though.
It was smaller than the majority, but not. I wouldn't say small.
Man, well, all right. So, okay. But anyway, it's like, hey, man, look. I'm going to keep you some company while you in there. Me and you going to become friends. And we going to talk about your situations on the inside. And I'm going to tell you about my great life on the outside.
See, you used the word friends.
But I ain't never say I was trying to get with them. I ain't never say that.
I
you're
didn't either.
friends.
We didn't either. You said friends though. You said you don't give a fuck about them at all.
You said help them out. What am I helping them out for?
You're helping them out by communicating with them.
Well,
And you gotta-
Well,
and I
I'm gonna do
think-
that anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I think you got to respect that part.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna do that part.
Okay.
I'm gonna communicate, keep you some company while you're
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying. I think you
have
gotta
somebody to reach out to. You want to vent? You can vent.
Yeah, you got to respect that
You can
part.
vent.
That's my only hang up with
Matter
that.
of
That's
fact,
why I said it sounded weird.
I would appreciate the vent because I want to know what you venting about. You got to have a reason to vent. I want to hear the vent. I want to know what you got to get off your chest. I want to know.
Cause they in jail.
I mean, I understand that, but I want to know what kind of trials and tribulations you going to make you feel like you want to vent to me right now.
Yeah, especially you got to think about the mental space this person might be in.
And I probably give them some great advice
And
too.
you could definitely help them. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it sounds crazy just to do
but
it
I
for your
probably would just be
entertainment.
doing it. You know, y'all know how I do. I feed you. I gas you up. I gas you to the end. I'm gonna gas them all the way to their release date. Have them filled right on up to their release date. Well, I ain't gonna give a fuck about them.
Come on, you got to give us something about them.
No, I don't.
Once you build that rapport, you ain't gonna hate. You ain't gonna care.
No.
Yes, you are.
He get
How
out.
long you gonna be? How long you gonna be
This
doing
nigga
this?
say, "Yo, I need to get out. I'm gonna get. Yo, you gonna have me on the pod, right?"
And you be
gonna
like,
say,
You know
no.
what? I do that too. You can be on the pod.
Well, you care about them.
On a certain level,
You
yeah,
do.
you do.
I don't.
You care about their well-being? Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I really don't.
You can make sure they have somewhere to put their head.
So if you communicating with this person and then you saying, yo, bro, this is what you need to do when you get out, and they get out and they fucking up, you ain't gonna be like, yo, bro.
No, I swear to God, now if they fucking up, I know for a fact I'm not gonna ever tell you. I'm not gonna say nothing. Go back to jail. That's where you belong. You want to be.
That's if they
bad.
fucking
Go
up.
ahead.
That's if they messing up.
What if they come to you with some? Okay, say before they fuck up and they come to you with some type of game plan, and you like, nah, that ain't it. That's gonna get you right back.
Yeah, I would
Okay,
tell
so
that.
yeah, that's
You care about
that's
them.
what I'm saying. That's
Well,
a little.
I'm
That's,
not saying that I'm out here just a savage, don't care.
okay, that's what it sounds like. That's what we're
But
trying to get
I'm
at.
saying that I'm going in it with the whole premise of I want to know about your life and how you got in there, what's going on while you're in there, what you're gonna do when you get out. Other than that,
I think you got to build a rapport to get to that.
I'm not
Because
try-
nobody's
I don't
gonna
want
just
a
trust
rapport.
you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna just trust you with that information.
they just want somebody to talk to.
Right.
And if I'm the one they could talk to, then why not? You in there for credit card fraud.
Yeah, you gonna want to know how they did it, so you
Yeah,
can do
so
it better.
Yeah, they'll be on the same page.
But that might not be how they feel, though.
I don't care how they feel.
All right, man.
They can feel how they want to, bro.
And there you have it. So this week's fuckery comes via Twitter. I was strolling through Twitter, right? Like I do around, my wind down time. I seen this dude tell this story he got with this chick, right? And they got intimate. And she was into like toys in the bedroom. So they went to like the toy store, adult toy store, for those who don't know what I'm talking about. And they purchased said toy. And they got in the bedroom and they was doing their thing. And he said, yeah, she was enjoying the toy. I guess it was a Dido. And, he said she started letting off like a water park. And she was squirting everywhere. And he was, she was inserting it in herself. So he took the reins and he started like working it. You know what I'm saying? He liked what he was seeing. He liked the visuals of it all, and he got too into it. And he took the dildo. Like after he was like, yo, yeah, she was squirting. It was like, I'm a nasty nigga. So I seen that. It just turned me on, and I'm nasty. And he took the dildo or whatever, and he said, took it out of her. He started like getting cummy with the dildo. My man started like inserting the dildo in his mouth. He was sucking on it. Crazy.
No, dog.
He said he got carried away.
He got real carried away with that one.
Yeah, so he was like he was deep throating the dilly. He was deep throating the dilly dally. He said like before he knew it, when he caught himself, she was looking at him crazy with a stank face, and that kind of.
So he didn't know in the verse insertion that he should stop.
I guess not, my guy. So my question is this man suspect?
Yeah, he
is.
gone. Yeah, he all the way gone.
Yeah, he all the way over there.
Yeah, he over there.
He over there. He way over there. Why would you ever in your life
Why he trying
to a
to?
point where you like, let me insert this in my mouth between my teeth?
Yeah,
Why would you ever say that? Why would you ever feel like that was okay?
In any capability, why would you feel that we didn't went to this type of sexuality?
Like, ooh,
Yeah, I'm about to.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm about to clean this up for you.
oh yeah, you like that thing. Let me get it ready for the next round. Let me clean it off. You gonna let that shit slide across your lips and it's vibrating.
Nah, it was. I think he said it was a regular dilly.
Man,
It don't even matter. we're not gonna get in
that
specifics.
shit had veins on it.
Nigga sticking the extra large.
I mean, that shit had veins on it. Was going across his lips.
He was eating that Snickers. That's crazy.
This nigga 5'15".
That's crazy.
What offered it? What? There ain't nothing in this world.
Yeah, he's gone.
That would make me
He was waiting for the opportunity to present himself to let himself out.
He wanted to do that.
He wanted to do this. It ain't nothing that just happened. Like, you ain't just be like, oh, this is good right now. Let me try this. Boom.
So you saying he didn't lose himself like he said?
No, his self was gone.
That's what his self was.
Yeah, his self was
he
gone.
He didn't get caught in the moment.
Because he was already in that moment.
Yeah, he wanted
to get to the moment.
He just wanted to wait for it.
He needed that moment.
But he was already there.
Presented, and he was gonna take full advantage of it.
He was already there.
Do what he already wanted to do in the first place.
Ain't no way you gonna.
Okay. Trying to say I would say this.
That man had veins going across his lips.
That's crazy.
Why would he do that? Like, there ain't no reason for you to do that.
Not just why would you do that? Why would you get on TikTok and just like
display that information?
That's why I think the whole shit had.
I said Twitter. I seen it on Twitter, but it was a TikTok.
It had to be like some trolly shit. Why would you get up there and tell everybody you did it? Why would you get up there and tell everybody?
Nah, people do that though. People like get on
expose
these apps
everything.
now. Yeah, they get on these apps because of attention, right? Attention is a drug, so like that is a thing. Even though it seems kind of crazy to do, it is a thing that people do nowadays. So, y'all saying it's like you should. There's no instance where you should like ever like.
You should never
do that.
Not in America.
Put it in your mouth.
Yeah, he said he was gawking it.
He did say that.
He did. I showed y'all the video.
He said, He did say that though, didn't he? He was like,
Yeah, he did. He did say that.
He made a sound effect where he had his mouth.
But he did say he caught himself. But he only caught himself after she was like.
She looking at him.
Yeah.
He thought he was on he thought he was a vibe.
Yeah,
he looked at him like, nigga, what you doing?
What are you doing?
So, is he flaw?
I'm not answering that question. This nigga was flawed before he even started.
Yeah, because he was already in that. He was already in that mode.
That nigga was flawed before
he was in that mode before whatever happened. He was already in that mode.
He was flawed for thinking it was all right for him to put in his mouth.
That's why she was looking at him like this is what you been wanting to do the whole time.
That's why that chick left.
Yeah.
She thought that shit was flawed.
She already lost respect for him.
Doing, yo?
Ain't no coming back for that one.
Hell no.
She done with you.
Hey, yo,
that's why she looked at him like that.
I agree.
Speaking of ain't no coming back. Well, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm about to change the whole subject.
Change it. We can get off of it.
Yeah, let's get off of it.
Coming back. I don't know if y'all heard about Hennessy getting loose out here on the interwebs.
Oh, you shouldn't have changed the subject.
Yeah, I changed the whole
since we there, let's go. Hey, yeah, I heard about that.
So it was a transsexual woman that was exposing straight guys, supposedly straight guys, and exposing them for having sex with her online over this past couple weeks, right? So I wanted to ask, like, if this transsexual looks like a woman, has all the body parts of a woman, didn't tell you that it was a transsexual beforehand, how does that play out for the guys that had intercourse with her? Because this was like a big deal on like Twitter.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. I didn't know what they were talking about, but then through a series of tweets, I found out, and it was weird. I thought it was weird that is she, right? She was exposing.
Yeah.
Exposing them.
Yeah. Saying putting all the straight. So her thing, I guess her thing was, now don't let me be the, I'm not expert on this, but she was exposing all the dudes that was supposed to be straight for having sex with a transsexual.
But did they know?
That's the
They
question.
didn't know.
That's the question.
They don't.
From what I understand, they didn't know. But I don't know how the whole thing went down.
Yeah, from what I understood, they like the majority didn't know. From what I seen, maybe all of them didn't know. So what are you asking? Like you saying like is it? You know,
How does that play out for the guys that may have not known what they was getting into?
And then they got exposed.
Right.
I think they gonna get clowned regardless from a certain sector, and yeah, that's what it is. They gonna get clowned from
Don't you
a
think
certain sector.
that's wrong on the transsexual person's end?
To what? The exposed?
Like to expose
or not,
them or not?
or,
Not disclosing their
not disclosing
orientation.
it. Yeah, I think not disclosing it is flaw. But
Oh, it's definitely a flaw.
Don't you think that's a prerequisite for you engaging with somebody? So if you meet a chick out in the public, right, and that's what they were, wouldn't you expect them to tell you that straight up?
You expect that, but I don't think that's what's gonna
But I don't care what your circumstances are. I think that's flawed.
yeah,
Tell them that straight up so they know what they get into.
Okay, but
then they let them make a decision on what they want to do. If I
That's
don't
not
know
gonna
what
happen
I'm
like
getting into, then I ain't gonna play me and I don't know what I'm getting into.
yeah, but okay, devil's advocate, right? I've seen people say that the argument against that would be that, oh, I didn't say nothing because I didn't want to be ostracized, or I was scared, or the main argument is, or maybe that I am this now. Don't matter what I was before. I've seen that argument, right? And keep in mind, we kind of ignorant to this, so don't judge us. And like we trying to figure out, we just having a conversation, right? So that's what I've seen. What do you say to that?
Me personally, I think I don't care what they think. That's flaw. Because say for instance, I got into this relationship with this person with the intention of them being like a long-term situation, right?
Right.
So what if I want to have kids?
Yeah.
And this person knowingly deceived me into believing that they was something that they not, and they knew they could never conceive kids ever. They knew it was never gonna happen. So now I'm sitting here thinking that I'm dealing with a real woman, and I'm not. And this is a person that can never have no children and was biologically a male. That's wrong on their end in every aspect of the whole situation. There's no way you can tell me that you was right and not telling me what you was beforehand.
But some would make the argument that
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I'm telling you what we see nowadays. That some would make the argument that, hey, and I think it's flawed.
It is flaw.
I'm trying to figure out how you even get to a point where you think that's not flawed.
Because you
Because you already know.
yeah, and you got to get a person the opportunity to agree or disagree with whatever it is.
Because if I come into a situation, I guess thinking you the other way or something, I'm judging you or whatever the case may be. I feel like that it definitely falls on the person. They should let you know.
Like let the person know and let them
let them make that decision what they're gonna do.
Decision that they want to deal with you or not. Then you'll get better outcome dealing with people that have made the decision to deal with that.
Yeah.
Instead of dealing with someone that was tricked into some shit that they weren't even with. That shit, it's flaw.
All the way around.
Yeah. Like, let that person make the decision to deal with you like that.
I think some make the argument that they're scared of the violence that might come with it if they say that. But I think
Well, they need to step away.
No, but I think a lot of times the violence comes after the fact. And I don't want to negate like none of this shit.
Oh no,
but
I'll negate.
I do think
if you in a room with some chick and then she just tell you this shit after you doing and kissing and hugging on.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think
and you gonna tell me shit like that. Then what the fuck I'm supposed to do?
I think it comes after the fact. So like if you do that before and give people the opportunity to make their own decisions, then I think it's a better outcome both ways. And so yeah, I think
just give people the option to deal with you, no matter what it is.
Yeah, put that out there early.
Let them make the decision to deal with you, and it won't be no violence because they already want to deal with you. They know what you got going on.
They know what to expect.
Right, and they're not trying. They ain't gonna be surprised. They know what they dealing with. I think that's just the more beneficial way of going about it.
Yeah.
But it's like with that whole thing with that girl, transsexual woman that was putting all them guys out from Miami. I don't think she was telling them what she wasn't telling them where she was coming from, like what was going on with her. And then from what I understand, she looked like a woman and had the surgery, the bottom surgery to have a woman's anatomy on the bottom. So these guys never knew what they was dealing with. So it's like you putting them out, calling them.
Well, I mean, what's the point of that? Like you
I don't know. Like you tricked them into some shit. I don't even. For me, I don't blame. I don't know the whole story. I don't know what's going on with all them guys. But if you didn't tell me nothing, and I don't know no otherwise, I thought I was dealing with a woman. I don't hold that against them. And why are you trying to put them out after you deceive people? Like, why is you doing it?
Well, what if they knew?
I mean, if they knew, then they knew what they was getting into. They knew what kind of
So I'm saying, what if they knew and you like exposing them? Like, is like you think it's different?
Yeah, I think that's totally different.
Why you say that?
Because you was willingly getting with a person that you knew wasn't a woman.
But she's a woman now.
Hey,
I'm just I'm like, look, bro, I'm playing like we do a podcast, right?
I mean,
these are the questions. These are
she's
hard
a woman
questions
now, but
yeah,
she's not a woman.
So what's the difference though?
She's
like I'm saying,
woman,
if you did like what I'm saying
not
is,
a woman, though.
Yeah, I get it, I understand, but if they didn't know, and if they did.
If you knew that wasn't a woman and you proceeded to do,
that's what I'm saying though. So
listen
to what I'm saying. If you didn't know, that means the pussy must have got wet the same way real pussy get wet, right? If you didn't know, it got to be something. It got to look like it, smell like it, taste like it, get cummy. It got to be something. It got to be like if you didn't. You see what I'm saying?
Have you ever seen damn, what's the name of that movie?
So what I'm saying is,
you ever seen American Pie?
Do you know?
You ever seen American Pie?
Like, man, ain't no apple pie ain't like.
What they said, you heat the apple pie up and you stick your dick in there, you gonna feel like pussy, right?
Nah, you tasted some apple pie that was too hot. You seen goddamn
That's
Life?
Yeah, that's what they said though, right?
You seen
Burn.
Life?
Right? Y'all seen
I just burn my goddamn mouth.
Yes, sir.
Man, I don't think there's no substitution for no real pussy.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. how don't you know? And I'm ignorant.
No, I don't know if they do or not.
I don't know how that goes. I'm just asking the question.
I'm just saying that if you willingly went into some not female vagina, then that's on you. You wanted to do that.
Okay, so
that's on you. That's all I got to say about that. That's on you.
All right, that's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's on you. You knew it, and you still did it. That's on you. That's
so
all
what I'm
gonna
saying
say
is like, is it still a flaw for her to expose?
I think that if you exposing people that didn't know, that's flaw. If you knew and you did that, that's on you.
Okay.
If you didn't know and she exposing you, that's flaw on her part. Okay. I didn't even know what I was doing.
Even though it wasn't gushy.
I mean, I don't know how that works. Is it gushy or not? I don't know.
I don't know. All right, let's get off this because I feel like
that's comfortable.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hey, freedom of speech is a thing right now, and I want to say this before we get out of here, man. Like, I know y'all might not agree with what motherfuckers say or do online or in these spaces, but freedom of speech. Damn, LeBron, you didn't have to do that.
He did.
Hey, but freedom of speech is important. Just because you disagree with somebody, you don't have the same stance as them, they still should have the freedom to express themselves. Hey, man, we're doing a podcast. That's all I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? Tread lightly on the freedom of speech, because if they take somebody else's freedom of speech, what you think they can do to you?
Let's say what you want.
I think that's what the thing is.
To a certain degree, but like just because your bussy get hurt because somebody say something that you don't agree with, you gotta like, yo, come on, man. You don't have to tune into them.
You don't. You
can tune into somebody else. Counseling people because they have an opinion that's different from yours is wild.
Yeah, because what's gonna happen when it's on the other foot? They start shutting you down for what you got to say. So
that's all. With these conversations we had tonight, we just asking questions. We don't know the answers.
I'm not in that space. I'm asking questions because I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, and we not denigrating anybody. Do what the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck. We just got a podcast and we talking about it. If we say something you don't agree with, you don't got to tune into this motherfucker. Go tune into somebody else if your pussy hurt or your dick hurt, your balls hurt because we said something, man. It's freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. They all coming out.
Hey, if you made it this far, I go out of name with that.
Hey, yo, I'm ready.
Oh, you ready now? I'm ready now.
All right, man. Hey.
Ready?
It's nice to be important. But it's way more important to be nice, like Bowe says, man. And we out of this motherfucker. Read a book.
Bowe in the building, baby. I'm still Bowe, baby.
Thanks for tuning in.